Okay, there we go. Oh, Reaper and everything is not happy with me, but hello everyone. Me that we are live. I was doing some last minute plug-in installing, and everything like broke the second I was doing it. So, so I'm gonna worry all about that later. Have everything good. I do have the song loading in the background. It's the big song. Oh boy. But we up. Ben, what's going on? Ben, you didn't miss much from the last stream. I was recovering from burnout last time, and in the midst of that I was struggling to do anything during the last stream. In which case I took that day, the rest of the day to rest, and today to rest. And now I'm feeling more confident. What's going on, everyone? Sugar Cloak, salutations from the French woman. Hello. Inky Entertainment, Amaria Smith. What's going on, everyone? And I also figured I'd start streaming a little bit later, like in the evenings. I think that'd be better for me, I think, as well. Because it's better for me. So, Alec Panda Victini. Seen the new one yet? It's crazy. But it's pretty good. I like it. And I have a decent like sketch so far. In terms of song, I wrote and did a whole thing with like a chorus. I have a riff. I have a whole bunch of stuff. I feel like we're gonna do some like metal vibes for sure. So yeah, all that good stuff. I'm kind of waiting for Reaper to load. Yeah, it's still loading everything. Yes, I did get the inspiration I needed. I think what I needed to do was also let the brain, let my brain cook the song in the background, because mentally, when I'm doing these songs, I have an idea of how much I want to pull from, and I mean, I'll play everything again. We'll talk about everything again from last time. So, you know. Walton Files, it's crazy. I love it a whole bunch. And there's surprisingly not a lot of nerdcore about it. I thought there would be more. Let me know if my fan is like too loud, by the way, because it is really hot in here, and I don't know if it's like obnoxiously loud. I didn't expect a Walton Files song. I mean, it's not out of the question. Like, you know, ever since Spend the Night Alone, and I mean, that makes sense that one did so well. But, you know, Check Me In did really well. And I want to explore a little bit more of the indie horror stuff. Because I think for me, it's a lot more interesting. And, you know, of course, we were doing the Digital Circus stuff for a while. And that was fine, but also at the same time, I was getting really burnt out with that. The fan gets cut out easily with whatever noise reduction. Cool. So we're good on that front. Backroom's got a movie, now Mandela's getting one. Where's the Walton Files movie? Yeah. I know someone's doing a live action, like, fan-made version, which sounds really, really cool. Like, that's such a cool idea. And, I mean, who knows? Maybe that might get, like, official. I don't know. I forget what it was called. I think it's literally called, like, Walton Files fan-made production or something. It seems cool. There's like a trailer. I haven't seen it yet. But I saw it earlier. So, seems cool. Can't even hear the fan. Cool. Cool. Okay. Make sure I have my water in my... I'm sipping on right now a hard Mountain Dew Baja, you know, to ease my mind while we write. I feel like the Walton Files returns well to live action. Yes. I think, like, I mean, it's like the only thing that is like, no, even then, like, I think it still would be like really good. I want to do TADC finale tribute, but I'm also burnt out on it. I might just pull McGuire. Yeah, no. My favorite thing. I wanna show everyone this real quick. Can't type. So McGuire did, for those who are unaware, a "Isn't She Lovely" cover, which is amazing, and I love it so much. There's a the comment on here that I found hilarious. It was like a whole thing. I can't seem to find it. And YouTube is taking forever to load. Oh, here it is. I found what I was looking for. My comment was deleted, but I understand why, and I won't speak on it further. Please remember, this song came from Stevie Wonder, Black Culture. I'm sorry. Which, you know, whatever. And long story short, McGuire was like, yeah, I love songs in the key of life. You know, it's the, you know, like, I love that album too. It's great. I love everything about it. And this guy was very upset that the existence that "Isn't She Lovely" is in the episode 9 thing. And he talks about other stuff that isn't pertaining to what he originally commented on. So that was funny to look at. Virtual Insanity. Oh yeah, Virtual Insanity is also like also really good as well. Yeah, Alex Keister. Yeah, I hope so. Because I mean, I haven't caught up with Mandela. I'll be honest. I kind of like slipped away from it for a while. So I don't even know if there's anything new, unless they're solely focusing on the movie for the new stuff. I still think it's really cool that we're getting, because there's two answers to what happens with the Mandela movie. We get Skinamarink, if you guys remember that movie, or we get or we get like not FNAF movie, but like kind of that same territory, I guess. In which I think Skinamarink was like okay. I think the only thing about it was like, I think it was a little too experimental with some of the stuff it did. Will you be making any ARG or analog horror songs? I would love to. I know a new game called Endocopia, I think it's called, has been doing rounds recently. And I think Markiplier played it. I should catch up on that. It seems cool. So I would like to, if it like connects with my audience a little bit more. So Starcat, what's going on? You just came from nowhere. I've been around for like 22 years. Anyway, let's get into writing tunes. Reaper's not free. Well, it's free to me. Anyway, I am forgetting my plugin that will let my audio go through. So let me put that on real quick. Make sure everything is good. I don't want all my mastering plugins on right now. Let's see. Is this going to go through? No. Okay. Hold on. Technical difficulties. I should have tested this to make sure it was going to work. Receive. Set to receive. Oh, is it because I'm using the wrong one? Local broadcast. Let's see. Oops. Okay, there we go. Is there going to be a specific character or just this general storyline? I'm writing it in the perspective of Bon, because, and this isn't to disrespect anyone who's made Walton File songs. I think like all the ones that I've listened to are really, really good. A lot of them are like in the perspective of like Felix and stuff, which I mean that's cool. But I think for me, it's more interesting to write a song about Bon, or in the perspective rather. Jeff the Killer's getting a movie? What? Alright. Sure. Why not? Are there any spoilers for the new episode in this song? I haven't really written much lyrically. So, spoiler-wise, but I mean, we'll probably discuss things. Terrified, yes, I love Terrified. Terrified's great. I need AP Angry Piggy to come back and start making music again. I miss him. Yeah, so let me scroll through and show you guys what we got. Like demo vocals. I was just like humming to myself that I wanted to record in here. So here's like the intro bit. I have like bits and pieces and we're gonna go through everything. So here's our intro. That's our like riff, and then we have our chorus here, our big metalcore chorus. So, you know. Alright, Ben, see you later. His favorite ARG? I don't know. I haven't been really looking deep into it, I'll be honest. So. Fucking gnarly. Yeah, no. So this whole thing, I'll go through some of the layers real quick. So this whole song, is basically just me ripping off the sky, the earth, and all in between, or whatever that record is called. Hold on. Sky, the sky, the earth, and all between. It's just me ripping off that album. So, yeah. So yeah, that's just me ripping off the that album. So I'll go through the layers real quick. I did this last stream, but that was a crappy stream. We don't talk about that. So we have our drums. Which ironically enough are, should be, yes, One Kid Wonder Architects. Architects is a great metal band. I highly recommend it. And then we have our tambourine. Can be metal and have tambourines, believe it or not. And we have a bunch of synth stuff. What are you? Oh yeah, just strings. We have all of that, and then I think this is just piano and... Yeah, so this is here piano. And then we have like a doom, argent metal kind of lead going on. Do you have a Bond voice? Do you like metal nerd? What? Oh, do you like metal nerdcore, Rosie? I don't have a Bond voice. Whoops. Anyway. And then we have some other layers. We have where is it? Bass guitar. There it is. You know, just playing the root note. I think the songs should sound like it's coming from a VHS. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what the intro is. The only problem, if the entire song sounds like it's coming out of a VHS, then there's a lot of, like, frequency and, like, stereo image that you lose doing that. And then we have synth layers playing the same thing. The bass is playing. This is from Noise Department, one of my favorite synth, like metal synth stuff. And this is just a patch I found on Splice, I think. Yeah. And then we have guitars. You know, couldn't be a Callie Mae song without me doing a wall of guitars, of course. Super low. And then we have guitars that are not that low. Vitacarnis, I have seen a little bit of Vitacarnis. It seems really cool. I haven't like paid much attention to it because I've been nonstop doing other things, unfortunately. And then you put all of that together, and then you get your big metal chorus. So that's cool. And this lead part here is generally what I have for like a vocal melody, which is high in my range, but I think I could do it. Or at least I can get there. So it's fine. So yeah, that's what we got so far. I'm going to... Oh, I also have like sketches of a verse riff. Yeah, vibes. And then demo with a MIDI guitar. I'll play all this live. Oh yeah, and then there's these two synth layers as well for this like pre-chorus. Just gross. And then, oh yeah, the idea that I had is, I think it would be really cool to have the first chorus, like words. The first pre-chorus would be like this huge build-up, and then everything would drop out for this first full chorus, and then we'll kick it back in to after that, which we'll get there. All right. First things first that I want to do is I want to work on getting this verse sounding like really good. So what are we doing here, chord wise? Okay. So we're just gonna do some like really vibey stuff, and kind of apply everything to that. Oh yeah. This is just a default sequence from Serum 2. Which is gnarly sounding. I love it. Like a music box would work somewhere? Maybe. We'll see. I don't know if I like it in that register. I want to layer in some big synths, so we're gonna open up Serum 2. X-Files, yeah. Let's just build out a chord real quick. And the key of E minor. I would use my... I was complaining about this the other day on stream. I don't know where my MIDI keyboard went. It's somewhere. I know it is. I just can't seem to find it, so I have to do all this by hand, which is a little rough. But it's fine. We're gonna make this sound like a big old pad thing, because my goal with this too is to also make the most cheesiest like metalcore thing too. I think that would be funny. We won't do too much on that. Oh, I love the living tombstone. Actually, it's funny. Let me actually find a way to pull this up without opening Twitter, because Twitter is a cesspit. I can't. I don't think I can. Yoav recently followed me, and that like jump scared me. I love Yoav so much, and getting that follow was really cool. One of these days, I would love to work with him on his sugar vision stuff. What is Cosmic Aura? That's cool, I guess. Not what I'm looking for. Okay. Kinda cool. Yeah. Big fan of that. Big fan. I think what we're gonna do, I was watching one of my favorite metal like producer YouTubers, Chris Bedan. He was talking about this methodology of like building vertical and then building horizontal, and I'll show you what that means here in a minute. So we'll get there. But yeah, no, Yoav followed me. I don't know why. He followed me on Blue Sky, in which I don't use, which sucks because I should be using it, but also at the same time, there's so many like Twitter alternatives that it's like, all right, I might as well just not use any of them. Just stay away from all of it. And that's like a social media like thing. That's not like a, you know, platform hating exclusivity or whatever. Calling U.S. incentive. Maybe. I don't entirely like what that. Mister. There we go. There's like kind of too much going on to do. There you go. Yeah, that's what I want to. I don't want to get that a little grittier. That's a little too much. And then this is like a cheat code for like any like really any producer ever. What this does, what this plugin does, Phantom Center, it will take, you know, let's say I want anything from whatever 15K down to like 50 hertz, and it will essentially, for lack of a better term, make it wider, and that leaves room for like kick, bass, snare, vocals. This is like everywhere and everything metal that I do. How often do I check my business email? I check it pretty often, especially now. So I mean, it ultimately depends on like what it is, because a lot of stuff gets into my spam, because a lot of like AI stuff gets into my spam as well, or into my main inbox, which is annoying. I'm going to do terrible things to sequence. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Let's adjust this. Key snap wasn't turned on. What is your favorite song you've ever released? My bias will always say like the most recent thing I did, which is the Verity song, which I love that song to death. One I always come back to is You Know Me, the Alistair song featuring Yam, in which who I saw live recently and fucking killed it. Bond canonically likes classical music. Ooh, okay. I mean, there are strings and piano in the in the hook, so take that as you will. Oops. Not sure if I'm in love with that sequence. Doing that there. Let's try something different here. Maybe I can look into the first Kane song. Oh yeah, Fake It's pretty good. Except that would be like impossible to do live. Ooh. Could make for a good bass actually. Get it to... Yeah, we'll use this as like a... Oh, solve this puzzle. Okay, gotcha. That's not the first Kane song I did. I think that's like, what, the second one? I don't remember. That was pretty good. Game sequence is going on. Oops, wait. That I'm in halftime, so it has to be 16th. What is this song going to be assuming? It's more like the relationship between Rose and Bond. Like, this is more like an interaction situation, I think. Especially because Bond is always watching. In this case. But I don't know if I'll get to lyrics tonight. I have ideas of the hook. But we'll see what happens. Been a bit, how are things? I'm doing alright. Just making tunes, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Be helpful to know what I'm doing. There we go. How long have you been producing songs for? Too long. I mean, I've been writing songs since I was like in middle school. So it's pretty much as long as I can remember, but I've also just been playing like music my whole life. I kind of want to try this plugin on this layerizer. I got this recommended to me on Instagram. It seems really cool. I'm not really in love with this. Let's try... It is called Lava Reverb. This is a cool plugin. This is like, because Reaper has like JavaScript like compatibility, you can do crazy shit like this, and this is a really cool like shimmer reverb. Any new gigs? There's one that I don't know if I'm able to talk about yet. Cool. Like filter all this. That's cool. I haven't used this in a minute. Any songs you love to do in the future? At some point down the line, I want to do like more Sonic stuff. I think that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Favorite TLT song? Right now I've been listening to a lot of It Doesn't Matter. But a lot of... What is that album called? 01. I love a lot of that record. That one's also really good. Great album. And Rust is also great. I love Rust. Oops. There you go. That's the proper loop. Yeah, no, It Doesn't Matter is great. I thought about covering it for a while, and then I tried, and it didn't really... That's not to discredit TLT. That's to discredit my ability to cover it. It's on me. Let's find a cool drum sample for... to give it some ambience here. Let's look at... I love this one pack called Artifact Fractal. It has some great sounds in it. Okay. That's cool. Might do that. See how this fits. It might be a little too much. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Lucky Bandit, cover whatever you want, man. Cover things because it's fun to do it. Like a whole bunch of like the start of me just learning how to like make songs and write songs and like uploading it was like a lot of Green Day covers, which it probably answers a lot of questions that you have. But yeah. See you later, game sequence. Quebec's, yeah, I saw the one animation called the words are hard. The Artificial in Me. That was really good. Not entirely in love with the space now that I'm listening to it. All right, let's build out this pre-chorus a little bit. With we're just gonna use the same synths we were using, but they're gonna start playing the same chords as everything else. Cool. Cool. Look. Oh. Doing everything manual is so sad. I will live though. Yeah, NSP covers. I'm gonna be seeing them, or rather Starbomb on tour. They come to Philly. That's gonna be so fun. Yeah, cool. That bass over. Oops. Oh, that decay on that reverb is crazy. There you go. Let's try putting these kicks on here, because I need it to feel like it's moving without it, like, doing too much. I think at least having these kicks. There we go. I kind of want to get like a kalimba, I think, on here. Would be cool. Open up the plugin called Piano Tech. It swear has a kalimba in it. Yeah, there you go. Are you going to be any Roblox ARGs such as that's a lot of things in one. Probably not, I'll be honest. Really, Animal Hospital was like the only thing that like out of anything Roblox recently has interested me like at all. Like I don't know. Just I don't know. I'm also the person behind Spend the Night Alone, so that might be partially why I liked it so much. Being alone. Fake people. No, Columbus not what I wanted. Glockenspiel? Is that the one I wanted? Yeah. I wanted. There we go. Oh, I want that. Higher up. Oh. 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 Go. Plan. Alright, let's drown that out in reverb. Metalcore classic. Drown it in reverb. It's like the same thing. Never expected Glockenspiel to be in a rock song. The Death of Peace and Mind by Bad Omens has like so many ridiculous things behind the production of that song. I think there's literally like a vacuum cleaner in it. That is true, Lucky Panda. I mean, I've added crazier things. I want to EQ this a little bit. Hmm. Oh, we can also bring in a lo-fi version of the riff. That'd be cool. Aliana, I'm going to tell you this right now. I got you covered. Don't worry. Like, the entire chorus of Verity and all my vocal parts, for the most part, have me singing in such a high, stupid range. I got you. Don't worry. This is just the instrumental part that I'm making sure sounds good. Cool. Let's get to doing this idea that I had for the... So this piano, or MIDI rather, this MIDI is like our vocal lead harmony. Not harmony. Our vocal lead, we'll say. The ones I have muted are just like stuff that isn't really like... It's me making noises in my bathroom. That sounds horrible out of context, but these songs come out of me. Unironically, a lot of them they come out of me when I'm out of the shower. Okay. Point being is I want this to be like the reference of this drop down chorus before we go into the big chorus. I would like to say that was intentional for the sake of a TikTok clip, but that wasn't. it wasn't. Calling a C sharp 9. Listen, people have done stupider. We could probably pull one of these synths or this. I don't know about that one, Chief. What is this gonna sound like? Not in love with it. I'm proving my haters correctly by saying these songs come out of me in the bathroom. Because they sound like shit. Oh, man. Okay. We can pull in that drum loop from earlier, I think. That'd be cool. Okay. Throw in the world's gnarliest blend. I don't know if this is going to be blend material, unfortunately. Maybe. We'll see. Like a stupid riser I can put in the background. It keeps giving me the same risers that I've already used, so we're going to use the random function and see if we can get anything cool. No. These are a little silly. Oh, I just realized you can't hear any of this. Hold on. There we go. So these are a little silly. Jesus. Place it with the evil ring around the rosy motif. I don't want to. And also that I would probably get like destroyed by all of the copyright. Like worlds. Worlds of copyright would come to collide to kill me. Jesus Christ. Also, I want to write my own songs. I don't want to, yeah, steal from other songs. That's a straight funk. Oh, God. God. Okay. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. Oh, a lot of these are not great. It is public domain, but also, like, that, I don't know, that feels forced to me. Like, I don't know. I'm sure it is. I mean, a lot of like those old songs are like, you know, I think Happy Birthday is not in public domain though, as far as I know. I'm trying to find a good like sound here, and a lot of these are not great. You know what? Maybe I will just use stuff that I've used. Whatever. Sure. Cool. I guess there's a reason I use them so much. Anyway. You know, I mean, I don't know. I'm not like all about throwing motifs into these songs, mostly because I want to write my own things. And I reference myself on accident more times than I'd like to admit anyway. We'll get that around there. And if I have time tonight, I would like to get like the words of this chorus figured out. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Let me turn that piano up. Let's see. Yeah, so there's our vocal melody reference. Oh, there you go. I could probably throw in the other risers and post-production stuff already previously used. Only have so much time on this planet, why limit your creativity? Exactly. Oops, Windows. Write a samba song. Yeah, that'll do it. Dude, Fables Jack song does some like crazy oh god, what's it called? I don't want to like get it wrong because then that's me like being an asshole. It's like some crazy shit that you would never expect. But he like mixes it with his own metal stuff. I don't know, it's cool. You'll tell YouTube to ban me. I think you're closer to getting banned because of accidental copyright. I think I'm fine. I will, yeah. I don't think it's like a Portuguese, like Brazil specific thing. It just sounded cool. It was like some crazy shit. Rio 2 soundtrack covers on my desk by Monday. I'm okay. I'm good. I don't even think I've seen Rio 2. I've seen Rio 1. That was the only one I saw. We'll bring in this. Bring in this synth here. I don't even know if I want that. Oh, I know what the problem is. Hold on. My light was off and the sun already went down, so it was really dark in here. We need a melodic bridge such breakdown. That would be so cool. Yeah, no, don't worry. I have a breakdown idea, but I don't know. We might get there. We'll see. I'm gonna grab. Is this MIDI the same one I think it is? Yes. Okay. I don't know what instrument I'm going to be using here for this, because maybe it could be like maybe it can be like a synth. Oh. So let's just mess around. Let's see. See you later, Aliana. Alright. Hey, don't worry, I got it handled, everyone. Don't you worry. Those overheads are a little much. All right, vibe check real quick. We gotta throw in the vibe check. Listen to from the beginning for a second. Got to work on this a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna have that riff go exactly at the end, but that's feeling pretty good so far. I have lyric ideas. If things go well for me tonight, I might be able to at least demo vocals today. We'll see. So yeah, that's feeling decent. Let's look at this like interlude part, see what else we can look into. I want this to smack. Let's get some like ambient noises. Doesn't have to be like notes. Yeah, bro's okay. I mean, like, here's the thing, right? Being non-binary, like, as long as, like, I'm not going to be, like, a hard ass about it. You know what I mean? You could... Tercera, you're fine. I appreciate you being, like... I appreciate you being aware of it, though. That's more than a lot of people normally do. When do you estimate the next stream will be? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm getting back into the streaming thing. Maybe we'll see what this weekend holds. But I don't know. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's searching through my library. I was like, wow, I'm really just getting the same stuff over and over. Let's do most relevant. Okay, it's just all this one pack. I mean, is it good? We're in the key of E minor. These aren't really selling me. Let's look at some more different stuff. My name is Bon Felix. I want my family. Bon, that is my name. There was a car. And it's gonna hit tree. Ah! Stupid. Oh my god. This isn't the pack I wanted. What am I doing? Dark Cinema Electronica has some cool stuff that I mess with. This is just a lot of like metal music production to just find examples that sound cool. Yeah, it's weird how like, because I took Spanish and French in school, and like they're very heavily gendered in how their languages work. It's interesting. Ooh, I like that. Big fan of that. Throw it on, stretch it to project tempo. Wait, am I using the same? That's cool. Sick. Let's just humanize this a little bit. Just to, I don't know, because this is like a moody moment. Just mess with the timing just a little bit. I'm gonna mute that melody for now. Ooh, wait, I had an idea. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna render our drum track, and I'm gonna do some like cool stuff with it. Wonderland ambience if it was fucking awesome. Sure, we'll go with that. Receive a text from my father. Cool. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do some cool stuff. Our drums are still good. So we're gonna grab our drums and remove the volume automation, please. I think it would be cool to take the drum part and just like distort it to hell and back. I think that'd be cool. I have it. I'm gonna like rise up during the during this whole section. Oh, come on. Ugh, automation in Reaper is so, like, sketchy sometimes. Sometimes it just doesn't do what you want it to do. But here I am doing it. Let's see. No, I just want to, like, turn it off for now. We'll just, whatever. We'll clear that automation. I want to try using, so when I did Spend the Night Alone, when I produced that song, like, the whole bass sound comes from this plugin, and I want to try some of the drum. Like, this is just, like, distortion to another level, the plugin, pretty much. So, I'm going to try this out. That's crazy. that's an interesting preset. I swear I've heard those exact same drums on You Created a Liar. Dean uses Periphery 5, I think. And this one is like the Periphery 5 kit from Get Good Drums. This is also a Get Good Drums library. But this one is One Kit Wonder Architects. I mean, they're both like metalcore, like drum sounds. I don't blame you for for being like they're the same. I mean, they are kind of the same. In a sense. Yeah, so what we're going to do as well with this is, as well as doing some volume automation, we're going to do filter stuff. That's one I like. So this is just going to take like a whole high pass and start it from the low end and then progressively make it like brighter, and for lack of a better term. So we're going to take it here. This is like an aggressive thing, but I'm going to like adjust it to taste. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to change the volume curve here. I want it to be... we can also just raise it a little bit. Raise this. Here's the roof. What? Go over here. Thank you. There we go. Put a wah-wah on the master mix. No, I'm okay. I'm good. Just the whole song. Wow, 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 wow. Make it avant-garde. Yeah, totally. And I also want to drown this in reverb as well. That's the modern metal trick, is just, you know, drown everything in reverb. It sounds good eventually. We're going to cut the volume here. Oh. This is goofed. Where? Really? There you go. The reverb doesn't bleed into the oops. Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to keep that. Whoops. A little too early there, buddy. I want to have something vibey in the back. I think that'd be cool. What is Oh yeah, we went over the Vocaloid pad. Synthestra. That sounds cool. I hope it's cool. It is cool. Wow. Shit. That's cool. I just wish it had better... Okay, well, if you have Serum 2 and you use that preset, that sounds pretty convincing. Okay. Sure. Why not? That distortion sound. Got like some weird resonance that I don't like. Maybe the distortion come after the reverb. Raw, burnt chorus. And just in case, the classic. I think it'd also be cool to have a one like cymbal hit before it kicks in. I think that'd be cool. Let's do that. Come on. That's so stupid. I love it. And then we're gonna kick in straight into the second verse. I don't think it would make sense to do the post-chorus riff when we're already kind of going into, because we're already doing so much. That only makes sense to me. I don't know why. Or whatever. Okay. And then what we can do here is we can take our second half of the first verse and copy paste real quick, because we're gonna be doing some different stuff. For this pre-chorus build up. Oh, that's weird. You goofed. The one thing I hate about Shredded Hydra, which is what these like MIDI guitars are, which aren't going to go in the final thing, is that I have to nudge them by 40 milliseconds so they're on time, and I've tried my damnedest to get it to not do that, and it's so aggravating, but I sometimes just can't be asked to be picking up. That's cool. And then I kind of want to do like just like grabbing a guitar. I kind of want to do like a clean lead in the background while the guitars just do like a chuggy gent thing. In which case I need to turn off that. That's latency. Kind of too much. Try gate a little bit. I kind of want to be the same chord progression as well from the pre-chorus. I'm gonna grab these. What does that start on? What am I doing? That starts on... Oh, we start on A on this. So it's... Maybe. Favorite bread? That one. I don't know. I'm gonna pull a different groove. I'm gonna pull the chorus groove real quick. And we're gonna get rid of... Without the kicks, so I can kind of do my own thing for a second. I can do like a really heavy bit, like be cool. And not. I didn't save the automation. That'd be like a sneak peek into the breakdown, maybe. All right, let's record that. Oops. I don't like that part. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I goofed. All right. For that on the other side. I goofed. That's the notes I should be playing. Cool. And we'll edit that part to be super tight, cool, and good. But for now, throw these on here. Oop. I goofed on where my wrist was supposed to be there, so we'll copy and paste that note for now. I'll do like clean guitar takes. This is the first time this part's ever been played before by anyone ever, so I'm not too strict about the timing of it. Right, get it good. Chat keeps bugging out. Sometimes it'll show chat and sometimes it doesn't. And it's bothering me. I'll get like halfway into doing something, then I look at chat and then it's just like, oh, I have to refresh it. Cool. This is unfortunate and annoying that it does that. Oh, I also goofed my notes as well. Ah! Yeah, we'll fix it in Melodyne. I'll fix it. I'll fix it later for the final takes. Oh, Melodyne's not happy with me. There you go. Cool. I need 30 seconds. Let's orient that on bass. Let's turn on the guitar so I can actually hear. Write down. Oops. What am I doing? Did I not time that? I thought I did. Whoops. Let's fix that real quick. This is like super jank. Super jank. Super duper jank. Let's see. Oh wow, I was way off. Way off. The guitar again. Be helpful to, know what I'm writing. Oh, whoops. No. Damn it, it keeps fucking doing the chat thing, which is really annoying. Hold on 1 second. Also, no, I'm not hopping on Fortnite. Go away. I even have it installed. I'm not gonna do that while I'm streaming. It's a good way to get my ISP very upset at me. What do you use for making music? Reaper. Except this is just a Pro Tools skin. Did I fuck up in the other part too? Oh. Oh, because I didn't fix it in that. Oops. Do it right now. Go. I gotta move that back. No, go away. Thank you for the 2 spot, but no, I'm not installing Fortnite while I'm streaming. No. Do not gaslight me. But thank you. Thank you for the 2 spot. You there? Well, that would be helpful to know if I could fucking... There you go. No, I'm not playing Fortnite right now. I'm busy, if you cannot tell. You know, doing my job. The job in which I must do to eat food and not die. That one. Yeah, the last time we played was OG. Because that was the only good time to play the game. Now it sucks. Now it is not enjoyable. As with most like PvP games right now. I'm gonna be honest, not a lot of PvP games are enjoyable. Like, especially in modern day. It's, you know, hate to break your heart there, but they're not great. And not find enjoyment in them. Like what the hell is a sprite? The fact I have to ask that question, like what's going on here? what is this shit? like it's getting too out of hand. Now we will these all together. They're basically power-up Lububus. That tells me everything I need to know. All right. All right, now we can move our chorus in. And start kind of piecing some of this together a little bit. All right, write a fill to get us into this next section. Actually, I don't even know if this is going to work at this tempo. Yeah, why not? Oh. Cool. Let's do some mixing here. Some of these feel a little... Also a player. Oh, gonna warn everybody now. We're gonna slightly raise in volume, so watch your ears, gamers. Not sure about going straight into that. Hold on, some of the timing feels weird there. Eliana, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, that feels a little weird. Also that's off. There we go. Try getting that right. Cool. Going to the drums. Single tambourine hit to be the segue. Yeah, that ought to do it, right? MIDI guitar fucked up. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do now that I'm hearing some of these sections again, we're gonna put that post-chorus riff to the to our like first like chorus band kick in. But it'll be the second half of it, methinks. Because I don't want it to go on for too long. I just want it to be like, all right, we're out of the chorus. And it's like a transitional thing. It's a very slow way of doing this. Because it's a big session, so it's already... make sure it... There we go. And we'll have it bring back our... remove contents. Yeah, okay. That's cool. I'm not loving this the second verse part, I'm not gonna lie. It feels like it needs something different. But let's listen to what we have right now from the very, very beginning. Then our first like big chorus with lyrics. And then probably like a breakdown. This is feeling pretty good. I'm not really loving verse 2. I mean, the riff here is really cool. I just really need to find a way to get that to sit right, and then I also need to come up with a clean guitar part. Yeah, no, this is feeling okay. I think once I get some words on it, it'll start feeling better. Trying to think of ways we can improve this. Maybe it doesn't have to be like a whole big like band thing right now. Maybe that can kick in later. Or maybe we keep this whole first half like a filtered thing, maybe. But feeling pretty good. I'm trying to think really anything that I feel like I don't know. I might just have to let it like rest in my head for another couple of days. But this is feeling pretty good. I'm gonna like mess around with things, and I have an idea of who I want to guest on this. I need to hit them up and see if they're down, but they probably will be. But I think I might leave the stream here. This is actually a successful stream for once. Yay! Getting back to songwriting streams, and they're actually not like me having a hard time doing my job. But for now, I'm going to leave it at that. I am going to eat a very late dinner and probably sleep. So, thank you all for watching and hanging out. And I bid you all a wonderful adieu to everyone.